The events in this video took place April 2020. We will release these videos daily over the next few days. This is the story of our attempt to escape the Bahamas on our boat during the pandemic, for reasons we did not see coming.
Hi everyone. Decided to do a real-time update for everyone. We usually only do these for patrons, but this time I think it's a little bit more special events, maybe I should say.
With all this going on in the world, it's
so
crazy.
We're in the Bahamas, obviously.
Yeah. Currently in Georgetown.
Georgetown, yep. We're anchored off Stocking Island.
Yeah.
We're here with about 150 other boats, I think, is the last count. Was it 120?
I think it's a little less now.
Less now?
Yeah.
Could be. But anyway, maybe around 100 boats. First, when everything went in lockdown with the COVID-19 crisis, we thought we were in the best place that we could be in. Anchored off a remote island, a small town. The chances of the virus moving around here is probably pretty slim.
Yeah, and we have access to water, fuel, grocery store.
Yeah.
Not that we were like 14 days before, or even longer, out here. So we provisioned quite well before the
lockdown even started.
Yeah. So, but right now, we're on total lockdown. No inter-island traveling unless you're going home.
Which right now looks like we are going to go home.
Yes, because we've had a week.
A pretty stressful week.
It's been beyond because the COVID is stressful enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's start from the beginning. So I've had a slight sore throat for a couple weeks or longer.
Yeah.
And for the last week, maybe I've had a pressure on my chest, like maybe a slight pain.
May even be longer than a week. No,
I think it's about a week. And with all the COVID stuff going on, you're sitting at an anchor wondering, do I have it? I can't talk to anybody. I'm not going town. I'm going to stay here. And
I'm fine. I'm like, what is wrong with you? I don't understand, Yeah.
But anyway, sitting here in quarantine, pretty much, we're not doing a lot of movement. Yeah. So one night, three evenings ago, I went out and did some workout on the bow. Yeah. I don't usually work out all that much, so maybe it was an overly strenuous thing. But anyway, that night, at about 12 a.m., I got a real pain and pressure in my chest, sort of center left in my chest. Was really compressed, and I was doing cold sweats, and I was up all night with that from like 12 a.m. to 7 a.m. Mm-hmm. And it sort of frightened the crap out of us.
Beyond, yeah.
So in the morning, I called Telehealth Ontario, and they asked me a few questions, and at the end of it, she said, if you were in Canada right now, there would be an ambulance at your door, and we'd be taking you to the hospital right now. So, and she said, if you can do the same kind of thing there in the Bahamas right now, that you should do so.
And he didn't have a fever because I had a little thing.
Yeah, we had a thermometer, so I didn't have a fever, although I thought it was a fever. But
yeah, she went through all the things, and she's like...
So I'm scared that I got COVID stuff, and I'm, Anyway, I was good enough at that point to move the boat from over Stocking Island area to Georgetown, closer to Georgetown, in Kids Cove, over there.
Yeah. And
I called 911 from there. We put the dinghy down, and we met the ambulance at the dinghy dock. They sent an
ambulance right in front of Exuma Market, which is like the only grocery store. We were the scene of the day. Like you can see the locals
saying, what's going on?
What's going on? Yeah.
First COVID case from a cruiser. Not good.
Yeah, but I'm sure that's how you feel. You're standing on the corner. You're waiting for an ambulance. I mean, stressful.
Very. But anyway, they checked us for COVID before we got even in the, well, they never checked it. They checked us, our temperature and for symptoms of that kind of thing before we even got in the ambulance. But they just said, okay, you got no fever, nothing like that. So put a mask on us and put us in the ambulance, and we went to the hospital.
Yeah.
I had some tests done. Everything, all my vitals were fine.
That's true, yeah.
Blood work was all fine. But we did do an ECG, I think it was.
EKG?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And it kind of indicated maybe a cardiac problem. And what they said was you should, as soon as you can, get home and see a cardiologist in Canada.
Yes. So that was their plan then. And then the next morning, which was yesterday, we got up and Sean's like, I'm not well enough to operate the boat. And he's got his heart is fluttering, the whole chest thing is coming back. And I'm like, okay. So we had to
go to the hospital again.
Super scary because it's just not fun out here when you're sick.
Well, you don't know because there's no flights in and out of Georgetown. On a normal year, when they tell you got to go home to see the doctor, we would probably just take the boat, go up to Emerald Bay Marina, just 15 miles up here, and I would fly out and get looked at and fixed up and come and fly back.
Okay, so back to yesterday morning, we had to go. We decided, because we're dealing with insurance, we're super busy, insurance, and if you left your boat in the Bahamas, it's every insurance, and it's like, what's the best scenario here? Anyways, we thought going back, but we went to the hospital again, and they changed out some of the drugs that he's given.
Yeah, so I'm on anticoagulants, or like what aspirin would do, thin your blood a little bit.
Yeah.
Some pain stuff, but that's really much all they can do here.
Yeah.
You to get flown out of here, and even if you were, they said to get flown out of here, you need to be a level 1.
You need to have a heart attack to get flown, and you're going to go to NASA, and NASA to the doctor's hospital in NASA. Even if you'd have to be pretty bad, but this is all because of the pandemic. Because everybody is in a mess, And, even then, there's usually a heart place in NASA that's not operating, or that's what they said.
Yeah.
So it's just...
After thinking about, we went back and forth. Should we just stay here and see if it, it passes, I come through, fairly well, or should we see if we can get a flight, call the Canadian Embassy, maybe they can arrange a flight?
No, we did that, and there's no flight. No. There's no flights. You can't get in and out of the Bahamas. You can't get into a marina in the Bahamas right now. It's everywhere. Everything is shut down. And
so now, really, our only option is, if we're going to leave the Bahamas, which I believe we're going to attempt tomorrow, is for us to take the boat and head north and try to get over to the U.S.
Find a place to put
the boat, either in the water or out of the water.
Yeah, and then find a way home, either flight or car. But then we got a little issue with the car thing. My license expired a couple of weeks ago.
And I lost my license.
And he lost it in West Palm.
So
it's
some
all...
complexities here that we don't know what's going to happen. But we're thinking we're going to do a daily update if we can.
Yeah.
Just to keep everybody abreast of what's happening on our progress up through. And if we can, are we going to make it? Are we not going to make it? Are we going to turn around?
We're going to make it.
Yeah, but, even we just heard then from the Prime Minister of the Bahamas that for the weekend, there is no services at all.
There's
so
no
before
groceries.
There was groceries, fuel, water, all that stuff, but there's nothing now for the weekend.
Right.
And then they're going to meet on Monday and see what happens. So we were planning on leaving here, going to somewhere around Ruddercut, from Ruddercut to Big Majors, Staniel Key.
Get some
fuel there.
And then continue on.
But if we get there on, today's Friday, we get there on Sunday, it's going to be closed. There's no services there, so we might have to stay till Monday there to get fuel.
And they might extend it. That's the thing of it. They may say,
I believe I can get home on the fuel that I have, but I just like to top up wherever I can.
But it is super scary too, because if anything happens to him, I mean, I'm in the ocean with the boat. I'm not comfortable with that at all.
Yeah,
and
nothing's going to happen. I'm feeling fairly fine.
That's just today. Yesterday, that's how I felt yesterday.
Yeah. Anyway, that's the plan, and we're going to try to do a daily vlog as we cruise up.
And why we've been like slower with videos.
Yeah, I think our last video was a month and a half ago, or maybe even more.
Maybe, yeah.
So I have a new position. I have a new contract, a new client that I've been working with, and that's keeping me really, really busy.
Yeah, and he does a lot of the final editing. I work too and just like do normal stuff. But
yeah, so we just haven't been able.
Yeah, and now with all this stuff going on, just for us to edit a video, I don't know. It just
so we're going to put these out if we can. If we're feeling up to it, we're not too tired after our run. We might even do a live stream as we're cruising. I don't know.
Depends. We've never done that before.
No, but it depends on how we feel. But we'll try to do this. They're going to be really raw. Don't expect anything flashy.
No.
Even I don't even know if we're going to be able to fix any audio issues if we got any. But we're just putting out these raw videos.
And
see where we end up.
Yeah.
So if you want to follow along, see what happens, click subscribe. But, I think that's it. Is any other updates?
No, I'm sure there is. And if we'll catch you up tomorrow.
Yeah,
if there's something we
missed. If we think of
missed.
anything else, we'll let you know.
Yeah.
But right now, tomorrow morning, we are going to attempt to leave Elizabeth Harbor. Yeah. Hopefully, we're allowed to leave with this new order that just came out, but
we gotta go. We gotta go watch it. We didn't see the whole thing.
I'm pretty sure we can leave if we don't go to shore anywhere.
Yeah, you're supposed to be able to leave to go home, and
that's our goal.
I think that's our goal now. We didn't think this in the beginning, but it's just everything is a mess. The whole world's a mess, and I'm sure everybody is just don't know what to do. But yeah, here now, sickness in the Bahamas, like. There is not really much, and our insurance, wants us to go home. I mean, we've called embassies today.
Our insurance, essentially what's driving us out is our insurance.
Yeah.
Said, if you stay here now, I'm not covered for this because I was cleared from the hospital.
Yeah, he's cleared from the hospital, so the insurance is not covering us anywhere.
Yeah.
Period. So if anything happens that's related to this, we're not covered anyways. So that's
we're going to take it as a sign that we're supposed to leave here now.
And go to Canada.
But we wish everybody that's left here luck, cruisers and locals alike.
Yeah.
We believe this is probably still the best place that you could hang while this is going on. But given I have a secondary thing that I'm dealing with, I think we should be getting home to Canada. Yeah. So with that said, I don't know when we're going to get back to the Bahamas. I don't know what's going to happen with the boat. We're going to go over. I mean, hurricane season's coming. I don't know. We don't have a hurricane plan because we had planned to cruise, I think, to the west coast of Florida.
Yeah, so that's what our original plan is to, cruise around in Florida a little bit, the peak of hurricane season, or have a hurricane club. But now I'd like to pull the boat. And, we've called the marinas. It's just, I've never got a call back. Well, there's one that was kind of open.
Yeah. But anyway.
Either way. Yeah,
that's what we're up to.
Anyways, wishing all you guys
all the best.
All stay safe, healthy indoors, and just we're gonna all get through this.
Yep. Chill, relax, don't stress too much. We're gonna head home.
Yes.
See you on the water, guys.
Bye.
Cheers.